Hi, everybody. He's here.
Arrived. Check this out.
Can you see that shirt, everybody? Or is it backwards?
Might be backwards. I don't care.
It says Brian, Kurt, Elvis, Jeff, and Patrick.
We were selling them this week at Nationals, which is where we are.
Yes. Where's Don? That's what I know. Don and Don, actually. And Montgomery. Patrick Chan. Montgomery Wilson. Tied the record for most number of...
9, is it?
9. Yep. You can see that backwards and forwards. The 5 and the 4. Anyway, we're here. It's PJ and Patrick. No, not Patrick. You're not Patrick. What's your name?
I wish I was Patrick.
What do you... Oh,
There we go.
that's so much better. He's done this before.
I'm the cameraman.
Do you get extra for that?
Oh.
Too bad. And look how much taller he looks as he stands further back from me. I love that. Okay, Canadians. I, of course, have the papers because that's what we need in order to do this job.
Yellow for ice dance.
Yes.
Always.
And then, and I don't know what's going on here, Kurt. I'm trying to figure out where we can see the questions.
So we're in PJ's hotel room.
Yeah.
And we're in Ottawa. And so we're not behind the boards.
Mm-hmm.
We're
behind the desk.
We're behind the desk.
In front of the bed in the hotel room.
It's been a fantastic week at
Yep.
Nationals. Great crowds. The skaters brought it. Really only one event out of 8 that didn't quite make it up there in the men's short program. But everything else made Canada proud.
Yeah, I would say so. When you were sitting, Kurt's been here as athlete ambassador.
Dun, 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 which is why I got the shirt. This is actually my payment.
And I have been here covering for CBC Sports all over the social medias, as I like to say. And Kurt and I just passed sort of like for moments in the hallway every so often. Every so often, I would see you downstairs talking to the skaters as you were whipping through. You were even with skates on the ice.
That was kind of like one of the best benefits of being the athlete ambassadors that I got to. Because usually when I'm working with CBC, I'm the media.
The media.
Yeah, so I'm actually nobody wants to talk to me. But as athlete ambassador, I was like in the dressing room and moving around and trying to be respectful because sometimes you're just like, hi, I want to party, and you forget how focused
they have a job, those skaters. And you know, the other really cool thing is you got a chance to sort of talk to some people that are part of skating legends, legendary skating in Canada. Donald Jackson, Barbara Underhill. Who else did you talk to? There were lots of them.
Jeffrey Buttle was up there.
Jeffrey Buttle. Oh.
We had a good time talking to him as well.
I bet. Okay.
Debbie Wilkes was there. So we basically, there's a wonderful alumni contingent of past champions and medalists at Nationals. And so we were hanging out and having a good time. Michael Slichuk, Marcus Christensen. We just, it was good. Old friends. A lot of old friends. Okay. What happened on the ice?
Just friends. They're not that old. Oh, look. And Donna Lillington. Loved seeing you run around the arena. At least I think Donna, you're talking about Kurt. You didn't see me running around. I was planted.
I was trying to be everywhere this week, and I barely have a voice that's left. So
I was doing this.
Your thumbs are running around the arena.
I tell you.
She was thumbing. We're trying. So if you wonder why she's doing this, she's trying to read. Do you want your glasses on?
No, that's not going to help. Although the glasses are adorable. Okay, great. Robin Lynn Smith. Kurt is a really good guy, and he's giving back to community. And yes, she was talking about you, Donna. Thank you for clearing that up. And Michelle, hi, back to you. But now, back to talking skating. We have the green paper.
The lighting really shows my hairline pattern, male pattern baldness. The lighting.
It's good for me. That's all that counts. Pairs. Here we go. Pairs.
Okay, so pairs. So
pairs.
there was 2 events. One lone event where Megan and Eric competed against themselves.
Yeah.
Because they're the 2-time reigning world champions for a reason. What was interesting about this week was them trying a new pattern, a new plan, basically. So we did see a throw quad attempted in the south.
In the free?
In the Socal. Losing voice. In the free skate. Not bad, but not successful.
Right.
And then no throw triple axel in the short program. So downsized to a throw triple Lutz. Side-by-side Lutzes were quite successful.
Lutz combination, hello.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good call. And so, interesting, they're shifting
for.
around their game plan and trying to figure out what they're going to take to Worlds. But they look great. They look happy. It's good.
I still think that they're kind of the team to beat.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
everyone else in the rest of the world is like, are we injured? Are we not? Like the whole pairs landscape is shuffling around. So we're just going to have to wait for Worlds.
Well, and you know, what I said, Kurt, before is that when we saw them at Grand Prix Final, and they were not very happy about their performance at the Grand Prix Final. So, yeah, especially Megan. So the thing is that I really love the fact that these two, they sort of have a moment to kind of be sad about whatever, and they go, okay,
New plan.
Yeah, what's next?
Next step.
And that's what I really saw. I saw a huge improvement in what we saw from Grand Prix Final, which is just like, what, 6 weeks ago or so?
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, but they look like champions. I know that's in practices. It was kind of interesting because there were moments, and you're like, "Oh, how are they doing?" You know, struggling with the side-by-side jump, little things.
Yeah.
And then the lights come on, the TV turns on, and they get the ice to themselves, and they were champions.
Yeah, I love that. Anybody else stand out for you?
Well, it was Kirsten. More Towers.
Yes, and Michael Marinero.
And Michael, but Kirsten had the concussion.
Yep.
And it was really great to see her, especially like all week. She was effervescent and happy. So welcome back, and that was awesome. They came third.
Yep.
And then Lubov and Dylan.
Oh. Say her name. Just say it once. Go on. Just say it.
No. I won't do it.
I'll do it. Lubov Ilyasheshkina. And Dylan
Moskovich.
There you go. That was fun for me. All right, it's mean,
Just
but
a
fun.
mean woman sometimes.
Do you know,
Lubov and Dylan are, my gosh, their pair stuff, their pair work is so good and interesting and intriguing. Dylan's such a good lifter that she can do whatever she wants up there, and she does. So with her flexibility, her creativity, she basically coils herself around like a sleeping cat. I don't know how she can create those images in her lifts. Beautiful classic Russian lines. They had a wonderful long program, but the side-by-side jumps.
Yeah. Well, and she made a mistake, and then he made a mistake. So we need to stand up on the jumps.
We need to.
I'm a former dancer, so I'm not sure, but free skate boy, is that what they need to do? They need
it's
to
so
stand
handy,
up
and it's just way more fun.
So Aussie Skates, Jason Lloyd, Leslie Foster, thank you guys all for joining us. This is so much fun.
Leslie, Jason, hello.
I know there were others that were above there. Michael Dorsey was there, and I missed a couple of others, but thank you very much for joining us. I also want to mention that for me, Camille Rouet and Andrew Wolf.
Camille and Drew. I just want to see everyone. Oh my God, you people all look great.
Did you? I like them. Did you like them?
I've been working with I've been working with Cirque du Soleil, and so they were hired to come in and do a workshop. So for 4 days, I got to hang out with Cammy and Drew.
Oh, really?
So on the ice and working all day.
Wow.
So not only do I remember them, I even know them. And I'll massage it later. And so we were doing all crazy sorts of Cirque du Soleil stuff. And,
I like them a lot.
When you're on the ice working with a team, that's when you find out how good they are. And great feet, great personalities, wonderful kids. And and then I saw them in the practice rink and on the warm up and stuff like that. Short program was amazing. And then the long shows what pairs can do. It's kind of like it's like a gauntlet of tricks. And when one goes wrong, it can affect the next and the next. And the long program just got away from them. But this is a team. Cammy and Drew are amazing.
And Marion Pitre liked them as well. And you're right, Susan. Kurt and Cirque would be exciting. I can only imagine.
It's pretty fun.
I bet. Okay, I would like, let's talk about the ice dance.
That'd be the yellow sheet.
Here we go.
We're
going to get there, Wendy. Don't worry.
Behind the scenes at a skating competition, blue is boys.
Yes.
Yellow is?
It's a dance.
It's a dance.
This is pink. Pretend this is pink.
Yeah, I was going to say, usually it's pink.
I told him I could do it on white. Pink.
And then green for pair.
Pink is for the women.
There, backstage geek stuff.
Midori wants to know, did you get skating on the canal? I did not.
The canal got kind of closed.
It was mild here.
It's my fault, because every time I come to Ottawa with my skates, the canal doesn't work.
But he did skate on the ice.
There was a rink behind the main rink, and I was doing jumps and spins and having a good time out there. Mm-hmm. Beautiful ice. Mm-hmm. Okay, off topic.
Okay, Marilyn Réaume Reed Latour. That's a great name. I'm going to say that all the way home to back to Toronto on the train. I collect names. It's a weird thing. Okay, dance. Tessa Virtue and Scott Moyer here. They are the team to beat.
Where's the screen?
Yeah, even better. He's taller than I am. He, as far as I'm concerned, they are the team to beat, whether in Canada or across the planet.
Or on the moon.
There you go. So, full stop. The rest of the ice dance field was very, very interesting to watch. I loved seeing Caitlin Weaver and Andrew Poget, ultimate silver medalists. They were 2-time Canadian champions coming into here. They looked like they were just not going to let it go. They were going to they were in it to win it. So, loved seeing that.
They're very mature looking, like very grown up.
And her dress. I'm always about the sequence. And then Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier. Poor old Piper Gillis had the flu. I mean, the real flu. The throwing up.
Like, it started in the car driving to Ottawa, and she was a mess. And so
Yeah.
we were worried that they thought maybe they weren't going to compete.
Yeah.
And so what we saw them do on the ice was brilliant. Basically tied for second after the short program. And then, providing a lot of entertainment.
Yeah.
They are really what, it's they come from left. They come from left field. I'm not sure which is your left. But they bring something. And I actually thought that it was going to be even closer between them and Caitlin and Andrew.
Well, Paul admitted that he was had a couple little hiccups. I didn't actually see them. I love that program. But you know what? I'm a sucker for a tango. Honestly, when Caitlin and Andrew did a tango, I'm in. All in. All tango, all the time.
It's good to know.
.com. That's what I'm going to do. But Tessa Hirchu and Scott Moyer, I mean, do you know what? That short dance just keeps evolving, which is to Prince.
Yeah, it might be the best 8 seconds in figure skating history, the opening of their short dance. And there's no skating. It's just...
It's a lot of that.
It's a lot of that. I love
what
it.
he did.
Yeah.
What he did. And then that free dance, honestly, I just love the fact that it just kind of makes me believe in love again. There's my beating heart. Little moment. Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, but it was really beautiful. The skating is spectacular. They look like they, as Leslie Foster says, the dance field is strong here. But it's also getting stronger elsewhere. It isn't, Leslie. Tessa and Scott, still the team to beat. Sorry.
It's just amazing you can read that stuff on the screen.
I know. I can't read.
Tessa and Scott kind of took ownership, I think, of their skating. Because when you're amateur, you're going to the rink every day, and you've got a series of coaches, really, even when you're world champions and Olympic champions, they're still telling you what to do.
Yeah.
When you go out into the world and you're traveling to Asia and you're going to Europe and you're doing Stars on Ice and you're doing all these shows, you're your boss because you have to get yourself to the rink. You have to make decisions. You have to make a lot more take ownership of your skating.
Yeah.
So they grew up. They moved out. They moved out away from home.
Yeah.
And now they've come back, and that ownership, I think, even shows. So it's yet another layer on the legend that is Tessa and Scott.
And it is a legend, honest to goodness. Okay, do we do blue?
Legendary status.
Do we blue or pink? Which way do we go, people?
Pink.
Pink?
No blue.
Pink.
Pink.
Pink, which is actually white today. Okay, let's talk about the ladies. Okay, first of all, I want to do a little bit of breaking news here because somebody said that this wasn't said on the broadcast, and it's true. In the mix zone, where I was chit-chatting with the skaters and getting those videos that I posted and blah, 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 you know what? I found out that Elaine Chartrand had sprained her right ankle, which is her landing foot, sprained it last Monday, and still was able to skate through, didn't have a great short, was really quite tearful backstage. You can see it on the video that I posted because she was just really disappointed in
That
herself.
explains the way she was talking after the short program to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she seemed like quite happy, even though it didn't go well. Like, she was proud of herself, and I was very...
You're kind of going, what?
Well, a little bit, but I was actually proud of her, because I know she's hard on herself.
Yes,
and
very
I thought,
hard on herself.
Good for you. There's a bit of a rounded edges on your personality, and you're more accepting, and then I realize now, twisted ankle, she was just happy to get out there.
Well, so I took a picture and I posted it on Instagram, actually, of her foot bandaged with the ice on it. So she was coming in as defending Canadian champion, really hoped that she would be able to do that for herself, and of course it was not to be. But to come away with a bronze medal is still pretty special, I think. So
no, she ran up against a wall of talent.
Yes.
That was healthy and ready to fight and compete, and
who skated well.
And sometimes that just happens.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk a little bit. So
the wall of talent.
The wall of talent. Another thing that happened to me was
a beautiful wall of talent.
I got a chance to speak to Larkin Osman, who ended up finally in 4th place.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think she's good.
And you know what? It was
great face on the ice.
Oh, great everything on the ice. She really did a great job.
Caroline, you could see her face from space. It just...
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. She looks like a drawing.
Again, I had a chance to talk to her backstage and to see her sort of in tears, happy tears, and it was just really quite charming. She's worked really hard. She's had a really tough go with, I guess, injuries and other setbacks, and here she was. She put it out in Canadian. So
I think she won the best moment in the Kiss and Cry.
Do you think so?
I think so.
And what was she doing?
Crying.
She was crying. That's what I said. Kiss and cry. That's right, Kurt. That's what I said. I forgot. Caitlin and Gabrielle Delman, silver medalist, solid, strong, continues to evolve. Caitlin Osmond, what do you think? Take it away.
Best skater in the world right now.
Yeah.
There's other skaters out there that are dominating in the international fields.
Mm-hmm.
They're all Russian. And somehow I think, and it's not because I'm Canadian and it's not because I know her and friends, I watch her skate and she has everything that I want from a skater but more. She's got that Carolina Costner swoosh on the landing of her jumps. She accelerates into her jumps. So does Gabby.
Yep.
But there is this shimmer of quality on everything that she does.
Yep.
And there's just, you know what it is? I'm going to geek out a bit. Picture a landing that lands like this. So the skater ends up on a real sharp kind of a curve.
He's gone.
I'm gone. Well, Caitlin's landings are on a big, long radius, which means that it looks like she comes shooting out of the jump real fast. And that is rare and beautiful. And then her Jeffrey Buttle choreographed long program with a ballet theme, but real ballet theme, not like, not like making fun
Let's
of it.
do it together.
But wow, and I mean, it was so mature. She's the best. The best.
Yeah, I agree. She could really go all the way. So you heard it here first. We're a year out, but she could go all the way. I'm just saying, Kurt.
No pressure.
No pressure. She's not watching this. Aussie Skates, the international judges want it for Gabby and Caitlin too. We think so too, Aussie Skates.
Gabby doing, what is it, triple Lutz with her hands over her head? No, was it toe flip?
It was
this. One of her jumps. Can't remember now. How terrible. Both arms overhead.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so crazy. So good.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Really good. Okay. The men.
Well, there was the man.
The man. That's true. The man.
Short program. This is what happens when you are defying the odds of gravity.
It's a nice way of putting it. I like that.
Well, the men are so pushing the limit with all the quads that they're trying. We had some guys here at Nationals really trying to break through, make the world team. Nicolas Nadeau throwing triple quad loop, but like really at the edge of their abilities and just going for it.
Yep.
And what happens sometimes is that the group, like 7 or 8 guys, and there's a karma that is off, and nobody can punch through the karma and rise up. And the short program was kind of messy.
Yeah,
and
it was a little messy.
And the potential of the programs looked great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of messing,
Keegan
messing really shone. Like he made a few mistakes in the short, but if there was a light bulb that went click and turned on the crowd, it was Keegan.
Well, I got to tell you too, I got a chance to wait for him in the mix zone and talk to him. Do you know? First of all, he's a very energetic young man,
he actually vibrates.
He's just great. And he got a standing ovation, and he could not have been more thrilled. And do you know that in his backyard they had a swing with an 18-foot rope down to the swing from the top down to the bottom. That's a big swing. And then he also had a tree. The parents cut off all the branches. They drilled holes, and so you could put pegs in it.
Come on.
And go up the tree without using your feet, just your hands. Anyway, that'll keep boys busy.
Just his personality.
I know.
He just used his personality.
Anyway, the fact that he is just himself. It doesn't matter if he's on the ice or off the ice. He was a wonderful kind of trip. And Nicolas Nadeau, Elvis.
What a sweetheart,
doing the Elvis Presley thing.
Too bad the girls don't think he's pretty.
I think they do. Anyway, he was great.
He was great. You know what? It wasn't a hokey Elvis. It was just a playful, fun.
Yeah.
It was really good.
It was homage.
Really good. I think Shailene Bourne did that.
Maybe. I'd have to look more papers.
Don't
Don't make me do it. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about Nam Nguyen.
Top 3. Here we go. Bronze medalist. He had to earn it, didn't he?
He really did have to earn it. And you know what? He has moved back to Ontario, being coached by Tracy Wayman and
Shegor Filipowski.
Exactly. Moved back sort of in about December. They haven't had much time with him.
He stood on the podium with me in Paris, 1989.
Nam did? That's unusual.
No.
Nam wasn't born.
Filipowski.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I forgot
he was
that.
Third.
I forgot that. Well, how about that? Anyway,
Tracy Wayman, amazing. One of our best ladies champions ever.
People were mad that she wasn't on the top 10 list. Anyway, my top 10 list. CBC Sports,
really?
Look it up. You're an honorable bench, and don't worry, Kurt. Anyway, what I wanted to say was Nam looked relaxed. He didn't look stressed when he made a mistake. He looked like, okay, I'll let that one go, and away I go to the next thing.
Like Madonna says, he gave good face. So when he was performing...
Is that what she said?
Somebody gave good face. I don't know. Anyways, when he was performing, under all that stress and everything, every once in a while he would just look up and this dreamlike little face and this smile.
Yeah.
And that whole side of the rink would go. It was
Yeah.
awesome. Then he skated on the other end and do quad sal.
I know. He
Triple
was
knockout.
He
He was great. He was great.
Good for him.
He looked good. So welcome back now.
Kevin, welcome back. Kevin, silver
These
medalist.
People are popping up.
I know, which is great.
Like, everyone's talking.
Paris
today.
Roads were
Everybody.
awesome. Yeah, Rita Hayward. Valerie, are you talking about? I'm not sure.
Rita Hayward gave good faves. Thank you.
Oh,
Rita
you
Hayward.
guys are connected. Honestly.
So not that I can see what anyone's writing because I don't have my glasses on.
okay,
Anyways,
I
let's
can
get
see
back. Let's get back. Let's get back.
So I
People
want to
have
also
jobs on
say,
Sunday.
yeah, Kevin Reynolds. Kevin Reynolds, good for him.
Yeah.
He knows he's still got some room. He attempted 4 quads in that free program, landed 3.
Landed 3 well.
Yeah, he did. Now you can still see that he's still on the comeback. He's still a little bit fatigued by the end of the program. I asked him about that, and he said anybody's tired by the end of a men's long program.
Good point.
True enough.
But he's carrying a lot of hair.
Yeah. Do you think that's the problem?
Oh, yeah, I think it wears back out. Neck muscles.
That's why you can still jump, right?
Mm-hmm.
I knew that. Anyway, so I was glad to see Kevin Reynolds back.
It's fun.
In a real way. Now let's go to Peachity. Now holds the record for ties.
Montgomery Wilson.
Okay, you want to hear a little known fact? Montgomery Wilson won
Little
10.
known until now. Now,
Yeah,
like the world.
now everybody's going to know. Little known fact. Everybody, I'm sorry, in the 1930s, Montgomery Wilson won 9 Canadian men's titles. There were 2 years.
They weren't in a row.
No, there were 2 years where he didn't win. Do you know who
He won 8, and then there was 2 years where he didn't win, and I do know who won those 2.
Okay, who won them?
Osmond Coulson, who is and was.
Patrick Chan's first coach.
Yeah.
Patrick didn't even know that detail, so I got it on video and I said 9 titles, blah blah blah. There were titles that were won by Montgomery Wilson. 2 other titles were won by somebody else. Do you know who? And I said no, Osborne Coulson. He goes, wow, talk about coming full circle. That was really kind of a fun
Osborne
thing.
is, otherwise he'd have to win 11 to like beat it. And next year, Patrick can come back before the Olympics, hopefully win another Canadian title, and then he will have the record.
Yeah, with 10.
Pretty fun. But on the ice this week,
Yes.
he looks like body-wise, like perfect.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
And physically in practice, he was looking fantastic. Short program, he was in that group. Kind of got away from him a little bit, but getting verklempt. He was so good in the long program.
Yeah, he really was.
He
It
really
was just
was.
beautiful. It was quintessential Chan. Those beautiful movements that you know how to do that I can't do. But do you want to just do one of them for you, Kurt? You know that one you do.
First move in the program.
You know what? I love it when he does that.
But like Patrick, I actually
It's
went down the
beautiful.
hallway and got a Coke, drank it, and came back. And that's how fast he is.
He is very fast. He still is what I call a skater. Honestly, I could
skater,
watch him
skater.
just skate. I don't care if he ever jumps again.
But to get serious, his Michael Slipchuk, who competed with me, and he was Canadian champion and works with Skate Canada. Michael Slipchuk pointed something out to me that I didn't
Okay.
notice.
Tell me.
Which bugs me. He, with his new coach, name,
Marina Zueva.
and Oleg.
No, that's yes, it is. Oleg.
But-
Sorry.
So Oleg, but he thinks that Oleg, whose last name we will both remember as soon as we hang up.
Shut the fuck up.
Darn it.
Keep going.
He said that Patrick's always had this problem, like skating all the way around the rink and bashing into the boards and
Yeah.
like running out of room. And they've shortened his entrances to his jumps,
Oh,
which I actually didn't notice.
I didn't
He's
either.
actually not skating all the way to Alberta and then coming back to Ontario to do the quad toe, and it's using less energy.
Yep.
And he has a little tiny bit more time for other things, and it's really working for him. And also there's angle change of his axle entrance, which is new, and he's stepping up straight into the air instead of swooping around the corner. Some jumps look like the skater are trying to get it over with quick.
Yep.
Instead of like just letting
Epstein.
the take
Thank
off
you,
finish.
Midori. We knew you guys would come through. Thank you.
Awesome fun. So you got to trust your audience. Anyways, his axle is now, he's really stepping up
Yeah.
and not torquing it around.
Because when you swoosh around, it's harder to land.
And only he is strong enough to pull it off.
Yeah.
Everyone else is gone, but he still lands it. So these elements, I think, he looks really sophisticated here and in his body and his skating. So and the quad sal.
First time he's landed
Second.
2
Oh, okay.
separate quads in the same program. Because at Grand
Yes.
Prix final, he did the quad sal for the first time, but he didn't get the quad toe.
No, that went smack.
Yeah, yeah. Went smack. That's a technical term. Look it up.
He went smack.
Okay, so you know what, you guys? We are on our way.
Canada looks set, huh? We look great.
Yeah. Okay, Marilyn, Room, Reed, Latour. We'll let you to stand still. I'm going to step out of the shot so she can read your shirt.
Oh, okay. Here.
He's on his tippy toes. Okay.
Now, I believe this is a remake of a famous shirt that was the Beatles names, Ringo and Paul.
Maybe.
And
I'm not old enough
that's
to
what
know
I was
that,
kind
Kurt.
of told, and I think they were selling them in the arena. So pretty fun.
I think
pretty
so.
fun.
Anyway, thank you so much for joining us, you guys. You will see us again sometime soon. And what do you have to say to them, Kurt?
I'm going to go skate.